Okay, what's up, everybody, and welcome to my AEW Rampage review. Live this week, I see St. Louis and whatnot. So we got a live show this week. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell if it's live or tape half the time, but this one was definitely live. We did kick it off with Brian Danielson going against Anthony Bowens of the Acclaim. Of course, Max Caster comes out and raps. Basically, of course, we got to make a Total Divas joke and a joke at Johnny Ace firing people and whatnot. So I'm surprised I didn't take a shot at the releases, but in his rap. But this match here with Danielson and Bowens, even though it was kind of random because I didn't even know this was going to be on the show, a good match. I've always said Brian just puts out banger after banger. Brian was at least a little bit more tame in this match and whatnot because basically this guy just goes, just damn near like he's about to kill you half the time in most of these matches. And Brian has been on a fucking roll. But this was still a pretty good match though. Brian won by submission, mostly focusing on Bowens' elbow most of the time. That fucking stomp on the head thing is insane. He basically put him in the label lock though and won the match. So Brian, once again, can't really say anything bad. Very good match between him and Bowens to kick off the entire show. Got to start off the crowd hot. Next though, CM Punk came out. CM Punk came out to call out Eddie Kingston. He know he was here. Kingston came out. Basically talked about Punk. Said, "Oh, you want an apology? It's the great CM Punk I've interrupted, eh? But listen, y'all apologize for sending it home. That's what you should do because you're afraid to get COVID and whatnot." But Kingston said, "Listen, let me play this world's smallest violin for you, Punk." And basically went upon and whatnot, saying, you once a hero of mine. You, Samoa Joe, Homicide, Amazing Red. That's who he looked up to, but now you become a two-faced narcissistic bitch. Basically, you want to come judge and whatnot, and listen, man, you want to talk about me for being fat, or I don't make friends with the booker and all that stuff. But he says you're wrong. Fans started to chant Eddie's name. Then Punk basically, listen, man, you want long baggage or whatnot. Listen, I've looked up. I see something in you. I've always had for damn near 15 years ago and whatnot. But it's not your fault. You only just at a certain standard right now that you can't really expect greatness. You're a bum, okay? You're just a bum right now. Because, you want to face a full gear. How about face you on dark? I face you elevation or something. Where Kingston says, fight me a full gear. Like, listen, if I was a bum, I wouldn't have main evented full gear last year and whatnot. And basically says, this is the only, he did say this was a shot. This was the only professional wrestling company in the world today. I wouldn't say the world, but, he said this is the only one today right now. But Kingston basically says, fight me and whatnot. So, Punk basically like, all right, so he asked the crowd, you want to see me face Eddie Kingston at full gear? Okay, good. See you on the 13th. But then Kingston says, yeah, where you going, huh? Well, like, what you running off for? Why don't you just run and leave the wrestling business like you did for another 7 years? Punk headbutted him in. Referees came out and broke him up as they brawled in. Very good segment, very good promo. Once again, two things in a row with these segments. Very good match and a great promo segment between Punk and Kingston. Very good. So obviously this sets up that match for the full gear. At least this is not another random Punk match that we've seen, because it's like Punk does not have these weekly feuds. It looks like, I know it's just to get the ring rust off, but at least this one, okay, this had a little bit more promo time, and actually it's a pay-per-view match, okay? So a little almost like with Darby in a way, but it's a little bit, it's got something more about this match this time, not just a one-off. Well, it's most likely will be a one-off, but at least it's a little bit of build going into full gear. Red Velvet went against the Bunny TBS tournament match. Honestly, I feel like the show peaked from here. I don't got much to say about this. I know Jay Cargill was out there. This match didn't go long. Red Velvet won. And I guess she's going against Jay Cargill. Jay Cargill will most likely kill her anyway. So, boom, there you go. In the main event, we had Adam Cole versus John Silver. Yes, Adam Cole took a concerto to the face 2 days ago beforehand, and I guess he's okay. Usually that would take you out for a week or two, a month, but his face hurts, but he can still wrestle. Listen, this feud between him and I don't even know what this feud with him and John Silver are. Like I said the other day, this was on Being the Elite. I have no idea what they were talking about. I haven't watched Being the Elite in a very long time, like I said before. So I don't even know why this match was even really happening or why this was a feud. Even them trying to explain it didn't really make a lot of sense, I thought. I was like, so you wanted him to shave his head or something like that? I don't even know. I know the Bucks are out there with Cole. I know the Dark Order and whatnot. Listen, the match wasn't bad. Cole was gonna win. I just didn't understand what the hell was this about. How many people? Like, I don't even know if the crowd. Man, I'm sure they enjoyed the match, but they really know what was going on. I didn't know why he was calling him Budge or Bulge or whatever he was calling Cole. I don't know. So this wasn't really explained that well. Like I said, I don't know what's going on being elite nowadays. So I couldn't even tell what the hell this match was even about. But yeah, Cole won last shot. Um, come on, you expected him to win. Rampage, I thought it was okay. I felt like the first two segments was fire though. Brian, even though I don't even think they really ever advertised that match, but still really good. And the Punk and Kingston segment probably was the best thing of this entire show on Rampage tonight. So other than that, that's all I really got to say. We're getting closer to Full Gear. I believe that's next Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, on the 13th. So yeah, go home show next week for both Dynamite and Rampage. So yeah. Other than that, I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out. Oh yeah, comment, subscribe, put in 890. Always got remember that. And check out my release, WWE releases. My thoughts, current thoughts on the recent WWE releases with my co-host. See you then. Peace.